Hey guys, it's Liam from GamerCrowd, and today I'm going to be playing Forza Horizon 2. So, to start things off, I'm going to do my favourite thing on Forza Horizon 2, and I am going to go and do the spin to win. I absolutely love this wheel spin. I don't have much luck, but let's see what we can get today. And the prize is 4,000 credits. Great start, great start. Well, hopefully the racing can do a lot better than that. So, I'm going to go for an entire championship today, and I'm driving the modern supercars. And this Ferrari is one of the ones you get from early in the game. I can't remember what, I think it's where you race the planes, I'm not 100% sure, I think it is. But it was already in there, so I just taken it for the sake of taking it. I've got plenty of credits, I just do not want to spend them. So, you get to enjoy my poor attempt at racing. I'm not one of the best racing players on these games, but I just fancied a change of pace. So, without further ado, let's get ready and let's race. Right, one of the worst things I hate about this is the driver tars. Mainly because they always seem to be an absolute pain. And as you can see, my racing is terrible already. I've got one of these tactics where I just like to smash into things and use it as leverage. And part of me is beginning to wish I'd actually gone out and bought a car. But we're going to let the frugal nature prevail. And look at that. Sleek past. Oh, no! And as you can see, there's a reason I class myself as a newbie. I have to use the rewind. Put me on Titanfall, quite happily blast away. But as soon as you put a racing game in there, that's it. I am gonna struggle. But you got to play these things. And one of the reasons I wanted Forza Horizon 2 is just to kind of get a feel back in the racing games. It's been that long since I've played a racing game, and it goes back to kind of Need for Speed Pro Street, which I had in the Xbox 360, and before that I used to have Need for Speed Underground 2, which is one of my most favourite racing games ever. And as soon as I heard this had free roam in it, I had to get it just for the sake of free roam, not for anything else. And I was kind of hoping a little bit more from it, but it's still fairly fun. Now, as you can see, I'm stuck in this Ferrari for a short while. I bought myself my favourite car, which is pretty awesome. I've got myself the Viper, which I'm sure back in my day it used to be the Dodge Viper, but it's the Viper, and I own one. And I bought that like so early in the game for 95,000 credits, and I have not driven it once. And I was originally hoping to stream it, but my connection hates me for that. So until I get my connection sorted out, I've decided to join the Let's Play community. And so, not actually doing that bad this time. Apart from that one little rewind early in. And turns out we've tuned into Horizon XS, which I hate the radio in these games. For some reason, there just doesn't seem to be that kind of eclectic mix you used to get back in the days of the GameCube, where you'd have like 8 rock songs, 9 hip-hop songs or something like that, and a couple of pop songs. But it's radio, I guess. You just kind of learn to drown it out. And with the sound of the engines on this, it's so easily done. So, look at that. I've actually won the first race. Now, I was originally planning on doing all 4. We'll see how long I can kind of carry this on for, because racing games aren't exactly that kind of pull you in. But I'm getting myself practiced and all ready, because next week I get Sunset Overdrive on release day. And if I get my viewership up enough, I intend to be giving it... Ooh, spin to win! That's it, no matter what I'm saying, spin to win. And... oh, I thought I was going to get the car. Anyway, where was I? Go for... let's take the circuit.
In 100 meters.
Now,
right.
As I was saying, I've got Sunset Overdrive coming on day one, and if I can get the viewership up enough, I'm going to be giving away all the exclusives that I start with. And I've got the game exclusive, I don't know what's in that, and I've got the day one stuff to come as well. And so, with enough, I'll be giving it away with the Twitter competition. But we'll see how that goes. Time will tell on that front. So, time for the second race. And like I say, this is all practice for when I get Sunset Overdrive, because it looks so amazing. Right then, let's have a look. So I've decided this is going to be the last race for this Let's Play, because I'm not really much of a racing fan, to be honest, and so I don't think I could really carry on enough to kind of make it last. But if you guys want me to keep playing, just send me some comments and maybe even hit the like button. And with enough kind of demand, I'll actually keep playing this. I mean, this is just kind of my chill out game for the time being. It's something to pass the time before COD season kicks in, before the Master Chief Collection drops in, and just to kind of break that little bit of Titanfall up. You know, I'm one of these unfortunate people who's stuck at the top of Gen 5, really trying to get that gooser, but I'm not gonna kind of give up on there. I'm going to be too legit to quit, and I'm actually going to carry on and go all the way to earn that 0 gamer score achievement, because I want it on my profile to say that I actually finished Gen 5 properly. Oh, did I just see a clean racing there? Because clean racing is not generally my forte. Oh, I even got... ooh! Fast and clean. But luckily enough, I just got an achievement for doing that as well. I mean, as you can tell from my racing style, I like to just crash into things and kind of, as I go around the corners, I'll crash into the barriers to give it that little bit of turn and circle, because I don't believe in braking. I have not even tried this online yet. I think I'd get absolutely destroyed if I was to take this online. But I'll give it a go at some point. Oh, another clean racing one. I don't understand where this is all coming from, but oh, there you go. Just to make you happy, I'll brake as well. I don't expect a lot of this skill chain. I mean, most of the time I get the skill chains, I usually end up crashing into something and losing it all. I've got quite an erratic driving style on these things. I like to kind of... I've got lazy. I think a lot of the older driving games kind of gave me that attitude where I think to myself, right, as long as I crash into a wall, I'll make it round that corner. And kind of this supercar is a bit more forgiving, because it's got a nice bit of acceleration on it, and Lord knows where the rest of the pack is. Normally I'm racing on this and they're right behind me, you know. Kind of struggling, but for some reason in this supercar everything seems to be a nice distance away. There's that clean racing again. I think it just cursed me, maybe. It just sings me a little bit. Kind of say, oh, clean racing, you know what, not having that. And around the corner. And I've got this kind of habit as well to kind of make a lot of sounds, but I'll make the most of it. Now I'm hoping one day that I can kind of get Richie from GamerCrowd to kind of do a dual commentary with me one day. I've managed to get myself a wonderful microphone, which should be perfect for the situation. And at worst comes to worst, I can always start a bit of karaoke with him. But there we go. Oh, they are quite a bit of time as well.
First past the post. You're making a habit of this.
And there we go. Ooh, a nice 11 seconds away. Well, I can't really go wrong at that. So, I'm going to leave it there for today's Let's Play. Because, like I said, I'm not really a huge racing fan. As you can see, I've just dented the hell out of my car. It seems to be panel beaten. It's more of a very niche collector's car, I guess. And even though I've got a rival there, I am not going to race these people, not even for 5,000 credits. So, I'd like to thank you all guys for watching, and like I said, if you want any more Forza Horizon 2 Let's Plays, comment on there, hit the like button, and if you get bored or you fancy seeing what we do, head on over to www.gamercrowd.net and support me and Richie. Thank you guys for watching.